Sipagami Bakulu. Wekulu wami senzela amandla ukupagama kakhulu. Ugo wami wozela amandla ngiphakame kakhulu. Ashiya kumnyama seniyathula ngabe nithulela nina. Wona ashiya kumnyama seniyathula ngabe nithuleli nina. Wegogo siziwe nawe wanthulela ngabe uthulelini. Wankuluma unya wena wanthulela ngabe uthulela nina. Wenkuluma unya se uyathulela ngabe nina. Wosiyo mwana kodokwana nane niyathula ngabe nethulela nina. Makwe sizeze nani niyathulela ngabe nethulela nina. Kuluwe nawe wathulela ngabe uthulela nina. Zibalefu. My songs are Protestant. My songs are contestant. Right, it's some kind of lodging some queries in my ancestors to say, are you not aware that things are going bad with me? I'm being attacked spiritually. Whilst I'm waiting for you to actually take part as guidances to hinder every bad things from happening in me. Guys, a lot of things are happening to people and the people in the world, in the whole world. Yes, of course, we are faced with this pandemic, what do you call it, corona virus, COVID-19. Yeah, it is there. But why will it be you that has to die with the others who are dying, who have got their bad spirits who doesn't take care of them? Why don't this spirit come and protect me and do its guidance that I just hear of the death elsewhere than here in this hall? We have our families, people are not sitting pretty. You wake up early in the morning, you are a family. At the end of the day, there are fights in the family. Why don't these spirits come and make sure there is that peace and ongoing in the family? The world is at a standstill. But there is halabaloo in the land. Of course, some people might say God got angry for the fact that iniquity was or have been ubiquitous, means sinning, transgressing was everywhere. And then why would a father kill his children for iniquities, for sins in particular? No father will kill his children for sins, but the father will make sure that he give the children the right direction so that they actually pick up their pieces together and see the right, the righteous way. Are you guys there with me? Yes. People are suffering a lot. People are being attacked spiritually. Sometimes I wake up in the morning tempted to believe maybe God, ancestors, Jesus, if not relaxed, they have died, or they are waiting to resurrect for the second time or come anew. Because things that are happening to people, I think the reason you are here, you had your, we'll say, wife, woman passed on. And that is very painful. It is something that you must hear maybe of the next door. It means your guides have failed. Are you guys there with me? We are looking up to God, up to Jesus, up to our spirits to actually look after us. But a lot of bad things are happening to people nowadays. Some will say, maybe it's because the population have grown bigger and bigger. So it's obvious that things will happen here and there. But with God, with our ancestors, with the oracles, those things must not be kind of worse, like we are seeing this COVID-19, what do you call COVID-19. Are you guys there with me? Val said, we actually don't take people's faces. That's why I advise that you put your mask. If maybe he has to have the camera moving on your faces, but we don't take people's faces because we don't advertise people's faces. We don't publish people's faces, we publish our work. My it was 20 what, 13, 14 that we met this guy.
15.
15.
This guy was expelled at work. Yeah, he's a thief, this guy, not a West thief, but a small thief. He was stealing money for a friend. Never mind girlfriend or whatnot, but he was stealing money for a friend at his work at the hospital. And then they gave him 2 options. Should you retire or we put you into prison? They said, no, let me go. And then he went to work, and then he got a very lousy work, if I may remember. As a, was it a bartending?
Bottle store. He was a cashier or something.
Yeah, but it was a worst job as far as I heard from him. I can't say it was.
It's true.
But it has been how many years? About 3 years. I don't know. I can't remember. How long were you working there?
For about 8 months.
For about 8 months, right. And then when he was working there for about 8 months, time was hard. And then he had a lot of problems, family problems, a lot of problems of some things that I cannot mention here. We've been through. Yeah, we stood by our fist, we stood by our karateka with this guy, and then we got things right. I think you traveled all the way from, was it Richards Bay?
Yeah.
To Venda. Venda, what is this Venda? Siloam,
yes, the hospital.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes. He came there. I remember my mother was there. My sister was there. There are a lot of things we did. You're going to call it rituals or whatever, but my services around this spiritual thing. And he went back home. So a lot of things around his life, relationship, family, and other things. They came back together. I cannot say much, and I don't want to give him that task to say a lot of things. He's here as I'm saying this, and at work, we never actually applied with them. They called him at work. They just called him at work and said,
It was the same week I just left.
Yes.
I just left him and I went back. I was working at the bottle store. I was still at work and they called me to come back.
And they went back to his
shocked. I didn't apply.
Yes, for a person that was fired.
Yes, I didn't apply.
Yes, he went back.
And they called me to come back. And I've been just telling her because she has been to a lot of places. In fact, I went with her. Remember I was telling you it was her that took me and went, and I was trying to explain to her what, you know.
Yeah, I need the scissors, man, to cut my back here. My enlargement is showing up.
Oh, yes.
Shit, man. Now, a lot of things have happened since you actually went. Hey, Victor! A lot of things have happened. I'm not this kind of a person who go like some my colleagues, the prophets and other nyangas, who would want to have you guys doing some testimonies, left hand, right and center. Niggas who make some fun, doing some enlargement here. And then, I possess the powers to kill a man. You dare touch my people, is it through witchcraft or whatever spiritual attack? I don't need to waste my time explaining that. You will shoot it down. We fight wars in the spiritual realm, but the outcome of the wars in the spiritual realm determines your victory or your defeat in the physical realm. Your spiritual state now, as of now, it determines the happenings in your physical state. Guys, we are building a community whereby we are saying Khokhovula community is a family. Khokhovula community, when we're saying it's a family, it's not only me and these guys you are seeing here, nieces, nephews, children, my queens there. It's us, all of us. Asibambisaneni ezimpini esibhekene nazo. Let us hold up together, join forces in the wars that we are faced with and fight with them. I'm telling you, we'll be victorious because 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, a million hands will always be better than one. Mkhulu bakulalela umama. Umuntu mayukuthakatha mthakatha. Ungabuyi lapha nje uzongangela la mfatuze la. Uzonje uJesu uzobona. If you feel ukuthi uJesu uzobona phuma la uhambe niyobona noJesu uzobona. Uma noJesu mina ngithandaza. Mina ngizalwe ngithandaza ndoda. Ugogo wami ethandaza. We understand? uNkulunkulu noJesu babuya kudala. Vele kudala bebekhona uzobenza. They are too busy, the population is iningi. Mina ngarealize lento leyo lokhu ufuna ukumphazamisa la ngiyakususulusa. Ngiyindlela nginayo iplan. Nikhona amadoda abazalwa. Wena mama enda bombuka kanjalo ngathi unovalo. Uyaloya. Yo, umbuka unovalo. Uyabona umuntu mayekuthakatha nawe mthakatha. Guys, ayikho into ebuhlungu njengokuthintelwa ilunga lomndeni. Ayikho into ebuhlungu njengokuthintelwa umntwana. What I'm saying is nothing as painful as somebody hating your family. There is nothing as painful as to be made to be poor intentionally. It doesn't matter if spiritual or by somebody depriving you of whatever belonging to you or stealing from you. Anything that makes you suffer is painful than death, because after death you feel nothing. But when you are alive and you do not have and you're faced with scarcity, life becomes very painful. Are you guys there with me?
Yes.
Have you ever killed a man? Suambulan
Yeah, the squid.
Yeah, ulisosha nje livele likwate lifalela phana lizobuhlungu likhale livale endini, right? So have you ever killed a man? No. Umfato. Have you?
No.
Have you? Bazokulimaza. Have you? Umfato. Have you? Yeah, Nina, yeah. Right. Guys, we start. Because these guys come all the way from heaven. I've yet to book the bus for 10 o'clock, isn't it? So I'm going to work on you. The thing that I'm actually driving away is bad stuff, bad spirits. Mama Stella Veza Abuso Banbon. I'm born in Nomdia, Lord in Bulala Pass. Please. You go to Bumya. All right. I'm born in Nomdia, in Bulala Pass. Yeah. Yes. So now we start. Guys, mina I don't sleep. I sleep at 4 or 5 near 4. But what I'm saying, I don't sleep. I sleep maybe at 4, at 5. Maybe at 7, you guys wake me up. This work would be damn hard and painful to me if I didn't have these guys here. My queens there, if I didn't have all these guys that you are seeing there. Those guys have made my work very easier. These guys have made my life kind of simple. They actually, the guys behind all this work, they make me actually accept. They make me not to feel actually harder this work, you know, this calling. They've become the part of the calling. Are you guys there with me? Fun, batat. Asingene, siyangena wena. Uyangitshela izitori zakho. Ongangitshela usazi ilokuzeni isiZulu nabe ngikhuluma nawe isilungu la esakini. Manomela khulume olumuntu. All right, asingene ngalo. Akaqale lo wena uzolandela one by one.
One by one. You're supposed to go first.
Yeah, manje lapha nenza ngathi isizwe isiZulu makuthi zentathabula leni yasizwa. Wena kuyihlalela. Wena kuyihlalela. Angazi kuthiwa ngesindiya mawuthi uzohlalela. Shithi shara ha. Yeah, I'm ngikhuluma wonke ama language ngithi. Right. Uyangena angitshela into osifunayo. Amala tenzeni.